Hi, this is Tony over here at Bigdogs Porting, and today we're coming to you with a direct comparison of one of the popular aftermarket Trickflow specialties track heat for the small block Ford versus our Stage 2 ported Explorer GT40 manifold. This is actually a customer's manifold, and we're pitting it against out-the-box track heat. The track heat, the Holley System X2, they're pretty much identical as far as flow, similar in design. So this is a good comparison of what our Stage 2 ported Explorer upper and lowers can do against some of the popular aftermarkets. This video is going to be a direct comparison, port for port, upper and lower, and throttle body tunnel, so you guys can see on the same bench what this particular manifold can do against a popular aftermarket. A lot of individuals are running these System X2 track heat, RPM 2. So now we're getting ready to see what our Stage 2 ported can do against an aftermarket. So stay tuned. Back at you with the track heats lower. We're flowing a number 3 runner. We have our radius up here. We have the injector port blocked off, and we have our flow bench zeroed out. So we're going to see what the number 3 runner on the lower flows. So the number 3 runner with the radius is about 306. About 304, 305. It's fluctuating a little bit. Yeah, about 304, 305. So next up, it's going to be the Stage 2, our Stage 2 lower. So we're gonna pause it. We'll be right back. Next up is our Explorer GT40 Stage 2 lower, number 3 runner, blocked off. This is all blocked off. So we're gonna flow it, see what it does. About 319, 320. Yeah, about 319, 320. That's the Stage 2 ported Explorer GT40 lower. Next up is the uppers. Next up, this is the Trickflow Track Heats upper. The upper is out the box stock. The lower we flowed on the track heat was mildly cleaned up. We just sandblasted the lower runners. So we're getting ready to flow this to see what this one does. About 237, 238. 237, 238. We're not going to put a radius on the track heat nor the Stage 2 ported GT40 upper. We're going to flow them like this. So about 238. And next is the GT40 Stage 2 upper. Next up is our Stage 2 GT40 upper. This is the Stage 2. Once again, this is a customer's, so we're getting ready to flow it to see what it does. Right around 279, 280. $279.28. Next up, the Trickflow Uppers throttle body tunnel. Stay tuned. Next up, the Trickflow Uppers throttle body tunnel. And yes, this is the Trickflow 2U. It's kind of upside down, but let you know that it's definitely a track heat, not a street heat. So we're going to flow this to see what the TB tunnel runs. Now mind you, this is not, we don't have any radiuses here, so this is a raw flow on this particular. If you had a radius, it will flow a little bit more, but we're comparing it to the stage 2, and right now we're at about 633, 632. This particular one. Next up, the stage 2 GT40 upper. We're going to do its throttle body tunnel. Once again, this is a customer's. This is how they go. Get a little variation, plus or minus. For the most part, it's on the plus compared to these. So let's see what this one does. About 1018, 1020. Between 1018, 1020. Zero back out. And that's the stage 2 throttle body tunnel. Next up, amongst these two, stage 2 GT40 and the Trickflow Track heat, we have price. This is where the separation is huge. I mean, it's a big separation with flow, but here's where the separation is huge. The track heat in the latest Jegs and Summit magazine, you're looking at for the 305 about $663. It's actually $662.99. Okay, you can get, and that's the black upper, like this one right here, black upper, silver bottom. It doesn't have the black and black, it's the black upper, silver bottom. This is the black upper, black bottom. So the black upper, silver bottom is $662.99 currently, and the RPM range is, you can't really see that. RPM range is 1500 to 6500 RPM. So $662.99. Now, mind you, this is our stage 2. We also have a stage 3 that flows 320 on the runners and almost 1100 on the throttle body tunnel. But this stage 2, which outflowed the track heat considerably, it currently, as of this date, retails for only $435. Now, you can send us your upper and lower GT40 and we can perform a stage 2 port job on it to get similar, better numbers, currently for only $250. So you can send in your GT40 Explorer or Cobra. Doesn't make a difference what year. We'll perform the same stage porting, stage 2, for only $250. So if you got a manifold from the junkyard for $50, $60 and you send it to us, You know, you're gonna pay $250 for the Stage 2. It's gonna outflow the Trickflow track heat. And some people can say, well, you can port the track heat. Yeah, you sure can. So you're gonna pay, you know, $663 plus porting, and you're gonna get equal or barely more flow than our Stage 2. And then we can come back and say, well, we can port our Stage 2 to a Stage 3 and still outflow a ported track heat that you're going to spend more money on. So, you know, this is a direct comparison. As you see, the GT40 runners are also, when we measured it, about 1/4 of an inch shorter than the track heat. We've cut these open and we've measured them to make sure that, you know, everything is accounted for. And yes, the track heat is 1/4 of an inch shorter. It flows better than a stock GT40 Explorer, but it doesn't flow better than our Stage 2 or Stage 3 ported GT40 Cobra or Explorer. So once again, this is Tony over here at Bigdogs Porting, just giving you a direct comparison video. Check us out on Facebook, check us out on YouTube. See you guys at the track.